Alright, and we are back in with, this is episode 9 of the Vindictus Rags to Riches. This is where it's probably going to start getting a little more interesting. Because the areas we go to and the bosses we face now should be a little bit more competent in terms of fighting us. So let me go ahead and just collect some stuff from the mailbox. And we're approaching 2 million gold. Nice. Got our warm welcome ticket. Let's take a look at what today's daily quests are, just to make sure to see if there's anything we can complete along the way, or anything we need to go out of our way for. Let's see, defeat 5 bosses, defeat 10 normal battles, and clear 3 battles. Okay, so we can get all this done in just at least 5 runs. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up our first quest. If I'm not mistaken, this first part should be putting us in Ortel Castle. Yep. This is us going to Ortel Castle. Things are actually going to get interesting. And this should not be a long episode, because if I'm not mistaken, Ortel Castle is a relatively short area. Because I think this is episode 8 part 1, then episode 8 in game. Part 1, then there should be episode 9. Well, there's episode 8, part 1 is Ortel Castle, part 2, I believe, is the Catacombs area. Then episode 9 is Albi, and then episode 10 is Heidi. And I'm probably going to combine the last 2 episodes together, and I might actually combine both sides of episode 8 together, just because there's not really that much, content in them. They're mainly just moving the story along in some big battles. Wait, why am I running? I can just use quick battle to just jump right to it. At this point, I don't feel like I need to get the bath soaps anymore, just because. So let's go ahead and get this done fairly quickly. Again, this is another boss that happened to be a former raid boss, and I'm going to be quiet for this raid just because his theme song is good. That's game. So as you can see, the bosses are taking a little bit more effort to take down. Still, didn't even lay a hit on me, but that's just because I'm very familiar with his moveset. And apparently, even though I took my time with that fight, apparently I beat it under the expected time for a new player. So, hence my wait. I'm probably going to be quiet for like some of the next fights too, just because if there's one thing I have to praise Vindictus for, it's the soundtrack. Like, the game does have a rather generic soundtrack early on with a boss theme applying to all bosses from a specific area, but from this point forward, throughout at least throughout the rest of season 1, every boss will have its own unique theme song that really just goes well with the boss and how that boss fits into the story. Like, for example, the Inkel's fight, it's basically he's the lord of this castle and he has been an ally to the royal army and the pontiff's court. But he found out the truth that the pontiff's court is corrupt, and that caused him, to rebel. And he's now being treated as a traitor, and he's, to be killed. And Inkel's is basically saying, if that's the case, I'm not going to go down without a fight. So he consumes what's called in the game Bloody Shade, and he pretty much becomes a corrupt monster that is somewhat, conscious of his actions, but he's mainly just mad with power when he's in that state. And he, the fight really spells out the tragedy that he has with the ominous the ominous vocal choir going in the background, the harpist chord making runs, just really creates an atmosphere of dread for the fight. Actually, I could probably use my crowd control in here, because I know these rooms get fairly crowded. Oh, what? That clears a room. Oh, ore nodes in here are going to be chests. So if you see a treasure chest on the ground, not one like that, but one that actually has some ore crystals sticking out of it, that's going to be the ones you mine. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see one and I'll be able to point one out. We're actually starting to see some environmental hazards as well. If you have a quick enough dodge, you can just dodge through those and then hit the switches to deactivate the traps and then just deal with the trash. Fairly standard. Ah, screw it, I'll leave him alive. Erg pots. There's actually a couple of rooms in here, because Ortel Castle is pretty much like a maze. So it's quite easy to get lost. And there's little traps like that everywhere. I was hoping I could blink over that. Let's go this way. See, is this a dead end, or is this just an alternate way around? Yeah, that's just an alternate way around the traps rather than fighting through them. So yeah, now all the mobs are going to try and get through the traps, and they're probably going to die on the way. Alright, another one of these rooms. 1, 2, and hit. Oh, there's one. That's one of the chests that have the ore in them. And sweet, we're actually picking up Exquisite now. And an Exquisite ore is worth how much right now? Okay, I just picked some up. Where you at? Superior. Something's growling near me too, I can hear it. Oh, it's those guys out there. Let me see. Exquisite. Huh. Did I not? Oh. It doesn't show up in my bag. It won't show up in my bag until the end of the dungeon, until I collect rewards. So it looks like they changed that. You used to be able to come in, mine some ore, and you could just quit the dungeon. Actually, no, okay, never mind. Quitting the dungeon will let you pick up everything you obtain. So never mind. Just disregard what I just said. Here's one of the rooms. Asshole. This little room off to the side. I know this is going to have a treasure in it. Yeah, the room that has the 4 erg pots, but be very careful, because that ceiling comes down, and basically you have to push a box into all 4 of these holes. So let's make this quick and get this done. Just so we can get the gate back open. And then we're going to smash these and just see what we can grab. Of course they all go in there. Alright, let me just... see how much... oh yeah, I got plenty of time left. Okay, yeah, we made it. We should get a lot of earth crystals from that room. Oh, that's cute. I'm loving this. Check around for some ore. Nope, there's none of this. No. Yeah, the Ortel Castle dungeons are actually rather lengthy when compared to the other dungeons. And seriously, why do I feel like my frame rate is like horrible right now? Let me check something real quick. No, it's recording at 60, but I don't know if the game's getting 60 right now. Then again, it is having to load all the architecture of this place. Let's go in here. Used to be able to bust that down. Alright. Keep an eye on just make sure there's no ore pot up there. Alright, we got the knights. These guys don't stagger easily. So you want to get your hits off and then get it out while they do their little attack, because their swings are heavy and their swings will hit hard. I know this is actually a spot where you can lure the boss back. If you want, you can actually lure the boss back here and you can actually take the boss down with the ballista. That was actually a very common tactic for dealing with him. But I don't think we're going to need to worry about that. Alright, let's get this going. Four knights down. Alright. Get some more ore. More exquisite ore. Exquisite ore should be priced 4 times more what a superior is, so 13k times 4 is 52,000. That's what it should be priced at. We're getting close to the end. I think this is the last major hallway. Yeah, the boss is basically directly ahead. And this is another more ore. Sweet. Alright. Now let's go ahead and fight the boss, because I know he's in the next room. He actually appears before you get to the door. And I'm probably going to be quiet during this fight again, just because the music. I'm actually relying less on my ultimates now, because the ultimates Well, they will make short work of the bosses, but I'm at a point right now where the bosses are challenging enough to use as practice. So like I'm actually trying to learn how to position in preparation for Season 2, so just as a note, around Ortel Castle is probably where you want to start. Um, where you want to start actually practicing with your character. Like, don't rely on your ultimate. You know, if you have 2 transformations, use a transformation. But actually, no, I wouldn't even recommend using a transformation for Ortel's bosses. I would recommend using it just to kill trash along the way, and just repair your gear before you get to the boss. Alright. Can I go 2 ways here? No, it's barred off. You can tell by the... Now, oddly enough, if you've been paying attention to the story so far and what NPCs we've been talking to, or I should say you've been talking to, because I skipped everything. Cloyan and Siberian are people that you actually run into through as NPCs. Well, at least Siberian, or the boss of this area, is. I know there used to be a way down there. I'm just gonna zip ahead, and I'm gonna get everyone in this room. Come on, guys. Everyone in. Come on. Oh. They're playing with my pet down there. That's what's going on. Oh. Come on. Alright, good enough. 1, 2. But man, they're tearing through my mana shields a lot more now. Let's see. I want to say that there's an ore in one of these. No. Oh, someone's coming. Not there. Huh. I have to expect this when you open it, just oh, hello. Stairs. I'm just... Oh, we got a golem. Forgot those can spawn here. Basically a little miniature version of the boss we dealt with. Yeah, and they've got plenty of health on them. Actually, I wonder. I'm not leeching any health. Wait, I am leeching health back. And then when I detonate it... Okay. I always thought I got the health back on strike, not when I actually detonate the curse. Alright, here's another one of the blisters. Okay, so yeah, Siberian's up ahead. And they're dead. I love that skill. Just kidding. That skill's gonna come in handy for like the next season. Oh, I just realized that Void Star is gonna come in so handy for the third part of season 2. Where you got all the stupid flying gremlins around. Oh, no you don't. Any ores? Nope. Dark pot. Nothing but some health. This area. You have to hit that. So let's see. Let me go ahead and grab one of these. Aim it up and. Yeah, this is around where they started to get a little more creative with dungeon design, as far as putting some more puzzles and stuff. Alright, everyone in the star. Looking for ores. See one over there. And of course it's like under there where you can't really get to it. That one luckily rolled away, but okay, there we go. I know we're getting close to the boss, I think. I'm just gonna see if we can go around again. Yeah, those spiders ain't gonna last. Ooh, that was a good vein. Oh, here we go. I want all the loot. If I get far enough away. it. See if I can hit him with this before it teleports. There we go. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's because I leveled up too. Clear through that base. Right. The next story is Inkels himself. This is by far one of my more favorite raids, and this is another one of those raids where I'm just gonna be quiet and just let the fight play out. I might actually take my time a little bit with it, just to let the music and the atmosphere kind of sink in. Okay, what killed him? Seriously, what just killed him? Or did I accidentally let go and the damage went out before the animation got off? Huh, I'll have to look back on that. But yeah, if you didn't notice, as he got low on health, he actually started to glow with like a black aura, and he actually changed up his moveset a bit. This is going to start to become commonplace in the game as bosses will start augmenting their movesets or gaining new moves altogether the lower their health gets. Even going so far as to act way more aggressively, like there's a boss in the sewers that we're not going to visit yet because he's extra content, but when he's at half health, his movement speed just straight up doubles, leaving you very few openings. But that clears us out for this, so I think this might be the end for the episode. We have this little cutscene right here. Episode 8, yep, Episode 8, Part 1. Not even if you kill a saw has been completed. And it's only been a half hour. Considering the next episode is only going to consist of 2 battles, I think I may just continue on and do both parts of episode 8 in the story in one episode here. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Let's see, turn in the Catacombs fragment. More dialogue. Fucking Larice. I swear to God, I hate this guy. Alright, talk to Yarloth. So yeah, this is the part of the story where you're starting to realize that the church is basically corrupt and hiding something, because that fragment that Inkel's passed on to you has something to do with Onley. So we're going to end up going back to Onley, but we're going to be going there in daytime instead of nighttime, and the maps are going to be reversed, but you know. Gotta keep the variety up. Gatekeeper of the Catacombs can basically just be run through. You don't actually have to deal with these guys. So I'm just going to run through and only deal with the mobs that I absolutely have to deal with. Actually, I might transform. Just so I can burn off a transformation in case I level up after this. And given how much trash is here, and that I've unlocked the duration, every time I actually get a kill, I'm actually... Yep, I can see my transformation time is actually going up. I have a minute and 10 seconds right now. Now I have a minute and 14 seconds. So I might actually be able to kind of sustain a transformation by killing things quickly. A minute 5. Back up to a minute 10. And due to my higher stamina pool, because I'm transformed... Oh yeah, I should be able to sustain my transformation throughout this whole dungeon. Considering the fact that there's enough mobs here to kill that... Looks like a minute and 14 seconds is the maximum duration I have right now. I can't bring it beyond that, but I keep topping back out at it. And the SP generation is nice. Oh no, I'm down to less than a minute. Let's fix that. Back up to max. say, lucky for us, there's actually a lot of mobs, or extra mobs in the boss fight, so we can actually sustain. We should be able to sustain for the entire fight, and I'll try to get a big chunk of time at once. So I got a minute left. This cutscene's probably gonna eat up some time. So we're back here where we fought the Bloodlord. This gate's busted open. Alright, yeah, down to 37 seconds. Let's see how much time we can recover by using this skill. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and give a transformed one of these. Oh, he's actually sporting 10 health bars now. So from this point forward, all bosses should have the generic 10 health bars. The amount of health is what's going to be different between the two of them, and holy crap, that dealt a lot of damage. Just one detonated and he's dead. So at least now we used up a transformation. 5 bosses, mission completed. Next story. One of my favorite Season 1 bosses, Glass, and based on his last name, people either say Gablian, but I pronounce it as Galfian, because from what I've read in its Celtic origin or something like that, the name is pronounced Glass Galfian. So now we're going down into that tunnel, and oh, Glass, it's been too long. Let's tango. This fight used to be so terrifying when he was in game. Like, I saw videos on YouTube of people fighting this guy for 30 minutes, and the party would wipe after that. Also, I'm going to show something on Glass, because this is the first time, if you didn't fight Thor in the sewers, this will be the first boss that possesses a unique move that I intend to show. Bosses will start carrying one-hit knockout moves that will kill you irregardless. I wonder if the Quest version of him has it. He still has that move. He's doing that. Let's see if he has it still. He's just tearing through my mana shields right now. Come on, do the thing. It looks like they removed the one-hit knockout on this version of him. I know if you fight him on hero mode, he gets the one-hit knockout back. Well, let's see about using the ballista on him. Let's have a little bit of fun. Oh, he's fighting my little guy over there. One hit. Oh, why did I throw a mining bomb? There we go. I kind of want to see what happens if I kill him up there. I think that'll be enough to kill him. I want him to fly up in the air. I want to kill him while he's midair. Come on, go up. Fly up. Wait, he's taking damage from something. Okay. I think that might have been what killed Kells. Do these do damage over time? Oh. Yep. Yep. That'll do it. Alright. And see, I've always found this interesting. I take it we came from that door? One of those doors? Now this is gonna be another voice-acted cutscene, and this is where some shit goes down, so... It's the three of us, me, Gwen, and Keegan are here. And apparently that's back down into the catacombs where we were. And our direction is we're basically getting to go back up. And we're going to witness a cutscene where, yeah, stuff happens.
What is the meaning of this? Why have you all come? I demand an answer at once, Reardon. Who gave the order?
Shut up.
You dare speak to your commander that way?
I said shut up. I'm in command here, Captain.
What?
I never liked you. You're too impulsive. Too curious. Such qualities are not for soldiers.
Wait! Shh.
And certainly not for commanders. See where your childish ways have led you.
You are completely out of line, Reardon. Take these men back to base at once. I will not tolerate further insubordination.
You've gone too far. Learned too much. You've crossed the line you never should have crossed.
What is the meaning of this? What line, Reardon? You've ordered these men out here on your own whim. This is treason. Return to base now!
Silence! You have no authority over me. They have branded you a heretic. You have been stripped of your command, and I have been appointed the new captain. I give the orders now, Keegan. Prepare to fire.
Why did you... When?
What are you doing? Shoot him! Now! What is this? What? Who are you?
Samar
standing around for? Find him! Find him now!
So that happened. Gwen died, and Niall saved us. Go into any building and gather your thoughts. Just checking to see what I've gotten so far. Ooh, a healthy enchant scroll. Decisive. That's good. That's pretty good for weapons. And it's a prefix. Armadillo. I have a prefix on it already. Yeah. Okay. Any building. I'm just gonna walk right into the traveler shop. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards for finishing the episode. Yeah. Alright. 500 AP capsule for the last one. And all these packages, I'm going to go ahead and just open these real quick. Little audio skip every time I open one. Looks like I have some stuff here that I need to... Looks like these didn't sell. So I guess I'll just throw them away then. Alright. The Armadillo enchant scroll. I don't think I'll need that yet, but I think I'll definitely put it on my level 70 armor. Alright, well, thanks for sticking out. If you stuck around all the way to the end, I'll see y'all next episode, where I will most likely be combining episodes 9 and 10 within the game into one episode. Because that's where a lot of stuff happens, and it's mainly just raid after raid after raid, so no room-to-room quests. So, see y'all then.